the Empress. There's this energy that I've been feeling, and I feel it really heavy. So I wanted to come speak to the Orsha and figure out what exactly. And the Empress has been in my energy last week and a half or so. So there's something about an Empress. Empress can be very nurturing, very loving, at times seem pregnant. Could represent the birth of a child, the birth of an idea, the birth of a new opportunity, a new project. Knight of Cups. And that's also it's between the Knight of Cups and the Empress that have been showing up a lot for me. I mean, it's February as I'm recording this, and so, I know everyone loves to say, the candy companies and the flower companies and all of that, and I'm not trying to say that that's not true, but still, it's a time when love is very much in the air. And I just get the sense of a romantic offer coming into the Empress, who's talking about pregnancy can represent a new opportunity, birthing something. And it looks like love wants to come towards this Empress. Can't make it up. Two of Cups. I wasn't going to post this, but now I feel like I might have to. This is just like something I was just recording for myself, but I don't know. That one's good. Okay. So there's an offer coming in, an offer for a partnership. I'm taking the Knight of Cups as an opportunity, but it could represent a person. But it's like this opportunity being presented to the Empress is one of partnership. Something very dependable, something reliable, something, I want to say, a higher level commitment, long lasting. It's not, just for a season and a reason. It's something long lasting. Four of Swords. And I'm just taking that more. So typically you see Four of Swords of someone that's been, in a restful state after much heartache. The four, if you're going down, is before the three or after three, depending on how you're doing it. But it's around, and then the five is just complete, deceit, deception, and betrayal. So it's just like the four is in the middle of a lot of heartache. And so it's almost like the Empress, you have been in a state recovering from a lot of heartache, a lot of, betrayal, possibly something that just really broke your heart and broke your spirit and possibly made you want to keep people, romantic situations, at arm's length. But you've healed from it. You've done your time in solitude and isolation. You've been working on healing yourself, and understand healing is a lifelong journey. We'll be healing ourselves for the rest of our life. In the midst of healing, we can still have fun. We also, how we heal and how we learn is interactions with people. And it might not be romantic. It could be like a really good friend. You may, facing heartache, or any type of betrayal, you may have wanted to start all over again. And you may be looking for that friend that is just, there for you, understands you, sees you. And it could be a friendship that eventually turns romantic. It could be something that starts off kind of romantic and then you realize you're just really good friends. The Magician. And I'm just taking that as, this can sometimes represent communication. So there's going to be some type of communication with this opportunity with this Knight of Cups. The Judgment awakening. And I think it might be something that you're not expecting. It could be someone that you know or someone you may see in passing all the time, but it might be something that just like, like judgment, like you're like awakening, just like, oh my God, like what? Like, you want to talk to me? You want to take me out on a date? Like, wait, what? Like, that's exactly how it feels. But it's like, yeah, understand that, heartache, it may hurt and we bear scars and wounds, but we're meant to learn something from it. We're not meant to stay heartbroken forever. There are some who just don't want to date forever. You don't want to date ever again, and that's truly okay. That's your path and your journey. We all, have free will and, have the chance to choose what we want to do and if we want to be with someone or don't want to be with someone. I'm just reading the cards and, saying the messages as they come to me. Now, what you do with the messages, that's your choice and your free will. But it's just Empress being someone so nurturing, has so much love to give. You nurture not just children, but people. People feel very like just, taken care of in your presence. And it's a beautiful thing to have an offer come in where that person mirrors you back to you. And the Knight of Cups is someone very in their emotions. I always like to say very romantical, very whimsical. So if you have the opportunity for a Knight of Cups to come in, and it could just be as a friend, but to love on you as a friend, how you have invested into other people and did not get that in return, it's a beautiful thing. Understand not everyone is like the people you have experienced in your past. Oh, the King of Coins, the King of Disc. That's what I was saying. The Knight felt like an offer. The King feels like a person. Okay? And you got the King of Cups, Four of Disc. Yeah, Four of Disc. Like, if Four of Disc, he wants to, lock it down. The King of Disc is someone, who has their stuff together, okay? They are very stable in this physical realm financially. They are secure. Their foundation, their home is together. They are building an empire and a legacy. And anyone that they add, or partner with, they gonna be eating together. They gonna be winning together. Because that is how the King of Disc rolls. He takes care of, and it can be a female, flip the roles how they, apply in your life. Energy is energy. But the King of Disc, if mi casa su casa type of vibe. When you're in my home, your family. My house is your house. The King of Disc is taking care of you. And I said not just like in personal, in business. The King of Disc running the empire, everybody in the empire is eating. From the high ranking officials and executives to the, first experience employee. Okay? They taking care of everyone, and everyone has wonderful things to say about them. They do know how to be business people, and what comes along with that are things that, business people do. But however, like I said, they're spoken of very highly, very compassionate, very loving, not about the mind games, not about the tomfoolery and all the stuff the F-boys be on. This is a very mature energy. And this King of Disc, like I said, he successful with or without anybody to them. So if they looking to add somebody, look, they adding you because they want you, not because they need you. King of Disc don't need anybody. They already built their empire. An Empress, 9 times out of 10, that's the reason why they want you. Because the Empress ain't out here, like I said, they are the walking embodiment of nurturing and love. That's what they are. And where love is, God is. And where God is, love is. So the Empress is always walking with God. So the Empress truly doesn't need anybody, but the Empress wants somebody. So again, as I was saying, imagine when you run into somebody that mirrors to you back what you mirror to other people. It's almost like a match made in heaven. At the end of the day, Your choice to make, free will. You can take this message and say, someone new may be coming in, someone may be, making love offers to me, but I'm just not ready for that right now. And that's totally okay. When you are ready, it will come back around again. Crack the deck to the fool. And it's like, just being, able to take, step out on love. Take that leap of faith on love. You know, believing that what's for you will never miss you. That your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides, the universe, God is sending love to you because you are worthy of love. You give love to so many. And now it's time for someone else to mirror back and give to you all the love that you put out in the world.